Okay, this is guard session, reel one, take one.
Well, this session's for the National Guard. The music is by the greatest of them all, Duke Ellington. Our singing star, the exciting Della Reese. My name's Martin Block.
Hey, how about it? Hey, gonna shout it? Go with the National Guard. For each vet or recruit, there's a plan. In the Guard, you're an up to the minute man. Hey, hey, ever ready? They're ever steady. So go, go, go with the National Guard.
Well, believe you me, I think we've got a pretty exciting session going for us today. Ladies first, Della, may I bid you welcome to Studio B?
Thank you, Martin. It's nice and cozy here.
Cozy? I didn't exactly think of it that way.
Well, I like the color of this stuff on the walls.
That's plain glass wool insulation for soundproofing.
Yeah, but it has a kind of a mottled burnt orange color. When are you going to finish building it?
When they figure out something better for soundproofing. I'll have you know that Studio B has played host to some great sessions, Della. Through these portals past the most beautiful trumpet players in the world. Isn't that right, Duke?
Well, I never picked the trumpet player on looks, Martin. Instead, we look for the whale.
Well, whale? Well, if it's big enough, you ought to find it. Duke, what's the most exciting time you ever had in a studio session, huh?
I think the most exciting time I ever had in the studio was when we recorded A Drum is a Woman.
Repeat, please.
A Drum is a Woman.
A drum is a woman.
Yeah, that's our history of jazz in fantasy.
Yeah.
We recorded it.
What was the experience that was so exciting in it?
Well, it included a lot of examples of jazz along with run in the chronological order, and it was done in a tonal parallel, sort of a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Strayhorn and I did it.
That sounds like real musical magic, Duke, and I hope we'll get some of that magic right here and now. But Miss Della Reese is on the books for openers, and the song is?
Comes once in a lifetime.
And we'll just call it Take One.
Every day we go along dawn till sundown. Here's the rundown. Every day that comes once in a lifetime. Take each day and gather the rosebuds in it. Let's fill each minute. Every day that comes once in a lifetime. Think of now. Tomorrow is waiting in the wings. Who knows what it brings while the future waits, the present swinging from day to day. In Brooklyn or China, across the bay. Only once comes this particular sky. Once these precious moments will fly. Once in a lifetime today goes by, so live. Come on and live today. I say think of now. Tomorrow is waiting in the wings. Who knows what it brings while the future waits, the present swinging from day to day. In Brooklyn or China, across the bay. Only once comes this particular sky. Once these precious moments will fly. Once in a lifetime today goes by, so live. Just forget those debts you've got to pay. Come on and throw your troubles away. Who knows, this could be the very last day, so live. Come on and live today.
Della Reese, and a great one for the guard session. And when it comes to sessions, I guess Duke Ellington has figured in as many exciting ones as anybody in the business.
Well, it's sure amazing what you can accomplish in 3 hours, Martin.
You mean that's the standard record session? 4 sides, 3 hours. But you know, the Guard has to accomplish its regular business in 2-hour sessions.
Yeah, from all you say about the National Guard, I wonder how they do it.
Well, Duke, it's all true. An official National Guard drill is 2 hours once a week. But actually, Guardsmen devote a lot more time to training. And other things contribute to their operational readiness, too. First off, most Army National Guard officers and key NCOs are veterans of active service, and this experience makes a big difference. Guard technicians on full-time duty handle essential maintenance and administrative chores, and all Guardsmen must take part in their unit's 15 days of field training every year. Guardsmen take tough home study courses on their own time, and many of them attend Army service schools during the year to keep their skills and military know-how up to date. That's the story on one kind of a guard session. But now let's get back to our own guard session. And Duke Ellington sits down at the piano. The tune, Sophisticated lady. Now just put off whatever else you're doing and listen, and I'll bet I can predict what happens during this take. Here's the Duke, Sophisticated lady. And this is a guard session. Duke Ellington playing Sophisticated Lady.
And your prediction came true, Martin.
Yeah, just look at the control room. I told Della before the take to watch the control room. People outside and in other studios hear what's going on. Well, they just filter in, they stand around the door, and they listen.
I counted the house. We have 9 visitors, including Victor Moan, who's working next door.
Well, that's fine. We have a very celebrated audience. And stick around. Della's having a go at some Chopin. But I'd better finish what I was saying about the National Guard. We were talking about the time that a guardsman puts into his military training. Now let's concentrate on what he gets out of it. For one thing, there's that neighborly feeling because the guardsman is training in his own community, and he's a neighbor you're glad to have around because he's ready to respond in any emergency. And the man who belongs to the Guard is fulfilling his military service with a minimum disruption to his career or studies because he trains with a hometown bunch. And he knows that if he's called to serve on active duty, he'll be with his hometown friends. This hometown flavor has a lot to do with the esprit de corps of your National Guard. It's one of the reasons why over 20 guardsmen earned the Medal of Honor during World War II and why more than 80,000 guardsmen became commissioned officers. Yes, sir. Guardsmen have a lot of things going for them. Now I have a question for you, Della. We've talked about how the Guard gets ready. Della Reese, how do you get ready to perform Chopin? An hour or so of finger exercises every day?
Now listen, you haven't seen me near a piano during the rehearsal, have you?
Yeah, but I had to go out for a couple of phone calls.
Okay, give it a take and stand back.
Guard session, Della Reese, take 1, Chopin's Etude in E.
Softly me, my love. I sing my song, and every note that echoes through the night flies straight to you, carrying the message my heart cries to. Come to me, come to me, come to me. And as the words find you, my love, may they become the stepping stones that lead you back to me. And when at last your arms have found me, mighty chords will sound around me, and crescendo till we two are one. And then we'll know in our hearts we'll know that this melody will always be our song.
Della Reese sings Chopin, and now it's my favorite etude. Duke Ellington plays A Train, and now it's my favorite subway.
Except it cost 3 times as much for the ride as it did when Billy Strayhorn wrote it, Martin.
Okay, Duke, the guard session is on its way with a take on Take the A Train. Duke Ellington's theme, as if I had to tell anybody who hasn't been away for a long, long time. And we're running out of tape for this guard session. More of same next week with the Duke and Della Reese, which means music you just better not miss. Till then, this is Martin Block saying, so long for the guard.